does analyze mean?
Analyze them.
You gotta be paying attention to what I have to do.
Analyze.
There you go.
Analyze.
Yes.
The whole point of analyze is just to make sure that you're as loud as us. Or as loud as me, because I'm usually the loudest.
You are the loudest. Why are you the loudest?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another exciting episode of the CodeO-cast. My name is Omar, and I am here with...
Codes.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I think I agree with that one. That is our introductions. Go on. Go on with the show. People have watched this for this long. They know who we are.
For you 20 consistent viewers,
you
know our names.
Us.
You get it.
You know us pretty well by this point.
But you know what you don't get?
Well.
What you don't get? You don't get justice from Biden because he's... No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to go into that.
I don't get it.
Hey, politics.
Yes, Justice Stormcloaks. I don't know.
Death to the Stormcloaks?
Biden is definitely working for the Imperials. And Trump was definitely a Stormcloak. We can agree on that.
What?
Those dirty Nords.
I haven't played
How dare
Skyrim
you.
enough to understand this reference.
I haven't played
Just
Skyrim
race
at all.
content. Alright, continue with your podcast.
Anyways,
I hate my life.
something that I wanted to touch on is that...
Well, calm down. Don't touch people like that. It's a little inappropriate. Like this early in the podcast, you don't have a following.
Touch.
is that, I don't know for most people, but it's finals week coming up, or it is finals week for me.
Yeah,
man, I am so stressed from
Shut
finals
up.
week. I'm so stressed.
Yeah, by the time this video comes out, it'll be the end of finals week.
Or, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, no. It'll be still a finals week.
Well, that'll be final days.
Yeah. The final days of final week. So I guess what are some of the toughest finals y'all ever had to take? What are the dumbest ones?
I don't know. I don't pay attention to my finals.
You don't pay attention?
I just go in there guns blazing, hoping for the
I
best.
literally just do... Well, this semester is my toughest because I'm doing like 3 all-nighters straight.
Yeah, the only time I ever studied is when I studied with this guy for things he cheated on.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
what?
That's right, yeah.
What happened?
We took, what was it, history or...
Government.
Government, U.S. government. And since we took the class together, it's like, oh, let's just study together.
Yeah.
Which is something I would never do.
Yeah.
Let's just study. And then we will study for the class. And then one time, we had to do something that we had to take the test earlier. So, what's it called?
We were going to a retreat.
Oh, yeah, retreat.
On Friday, we were taking the test, so we asked if we could take it Thursday.
Yeah. So we took it Thursday. It's like, oh, yeah, the professor's like, yeah, it's fine. Just come to my office, whatever that time that you have available. And then we go to the test. He made us go to different rooms or whatever. Or he went into a room. I just went into the hallway.
Yeah.
I just took the test on a just a little seat. And I passed the test with a 90 or something like that.
Nice.
And then this guy cheated.
How did you cheat?
I pulled out my phone and I Googled the answers.
Yeah, the professor wasn't there, so it was like, nobody's going to question that he's just working on something.
I got a 70.
Got a lower grade.
And this guy did it raw and got a 90 something.
Bruh.
I know. I remember, though, an embarrassing time that I took a final was my freshman year of college. I had an English final that I didn't study for, and I had to turn in a 6-page essay, and with that essay, we had to take a 50-question test.
Oh, Jesus.
This was freaking rhetoric. Like, this was first year rhetoric. I don't know why he was so serious.
Yeah.
But, so I stayed up all night doing the essay and studying. But this was back in college, and I didn't know my body too well, and I didn't know how my body reacted to certain things. And so I pounded, 6 glasses of, Starbucks coffee, like the ones you get at Stripes, the cold ones.
Starbucks coffee at Stripes.
Yeah.
That was the first mistake.
Yeah, I drank 6 of those to stay up all night, and I went to the final with no sleep, and I never realized that my body makes loud noises when I drink coffee. So we're in the quietest room in the world with 30 other students, and all people hear is the entire hour and a half. My stomach did not stop making noise. People were staring at me in class, like, dude, can you shut up? And I started, I was like, I can't make it stop. Dude, it was the most embarrassing time in a class, ever.
Just drink all this laxative before class.
Yeah, I remember I was, freaking out every time I heard my stomach. I was like, shut up. It was horrible.
But did you pass?
Maybe. I don't remember. This was well, my freshman year. I made the dean's list, so I'm pretty sure I got an A on it.
Yeah, you definitely passed.
But dude, like it was so embarrassing. I can't drink coffee before quiet events now, like because I know my body will like start screaming.
Jeez.
I know it was embarrassing.
You used to be able to drink a lot of Monster though.
Yeah, and then
But
I
it's
started
still
getting
caffeine.
heart palpitations. Yeah, dude, I started getting heart palpitations because I started drinking Bangs. Bangs are not good for anybody. No one should drink Bangs. Too much caffeine. I would drink half a can every day at work when I worked at Tropical because I would work like 20 to 40 hours a week, and with school and all that stuff, you get tired.
Yeah.
And so I started drinking Bangs like almost every day. And bro, like I started like getting heart palpitations. I thought I was gonna have a heart attack. Like I was in class holding my chest because I thought I was gonna die. It was awful. I hated it. So I quit energy drinks. I used to drink Monsters religiously. I love Monsters. I had to quit Monsters because I tried to drink those and my heart would start irregularly
That's
just
really
start
fun.
beating. Yeah. So I the only thing I drink now is coffee, and I barely drink coffee just because of how like freaking intense my heart gets. It's crazy.
This is why you don't do the bang before tests, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, if you're young, you can drink energy drinks all you want, but once you start getting past the threshold of 2021, your body's gonna start showing you things you never realized about yourself.
I just never drank energy drinks.
When you reach
I
a
was
certain
young.
age, you're...
No, yeah, when you reach a certain
You go
age, your body does start giving you hints like, "Hey, this machine is a little rusty now."
The machine is what it
you
used
go
to
through
be.
some changes.
Yeah, because when I was in high school, I drank 2 Monsters a day.
Uh,
Every single day. I would go to Sam's Club and buy the 48 pack or 24 pack. I don't know what pack, a really big pack, and I would chug like 2 a day, and freaking,
God.
I was good. But then in college, I turned 21, 22ish, bro, done. I can't
Favorite
anymore.
flavor?
Pipeline Punch.
Pipeline
Punch is the
Punch.
best. I don't know why I'm sweating. It's hot
I
in here.
only drank Monster once. I need to go
It's
back
all
to
these
it.
lights in the studio.
Yes.
Yeah, I know, right? Such high quality light.
High quality lights in this
Yeah,
high quality
our
studio.
industrial AC broke down in our office. So,
Yeah, it's just,
It's big.
but yeah,
ones.
dude, like literally, I would drink 2 Monsters a day. Pipeline Punch was my favorite flavor. I was like downing at least like 500 milligrams of caffeine a day. But I can't do that anymore. My body is just so out of it now.
I think in terms of like finals, I've only ever, because the idea of finals is that you go up into a big room with everybody else in your class and you take a test, right?
Yes.
I only have to do that once.
Mm.
The rest of my classes were like, all right, the final is online or a video or a paper.
I
It
love
was
those
never
finals.
show up to a
Yeah.
room. Only once did I have to do that, and that was for like elementary statistics.
Yeah.
That class is easy.
Yeah, statistics is pretty
Statistic is really easy.
I never took a statistics class.
easy. Yeah.
Well, it's either algebra, college algebra, or statistics.
Yeah.
Dang, I had an option.
I did
Yeah.
all that stuff
Mm.
in high school, man.
That's
I don't
nice
know
to
what
know.
you're talking
I had to take
about.
both. So.
Why'd you have to take both?
Because one was I think my what's it called, my career path or whatever
Your
it's
degree plan.
the degree plan. I have to take both of them. I think that, or it was because of the why am I forgetting all these goddamn words? The thing that I had to do for my freshman year of college, where I can stay here for a year and then go to the
Your program,
the year program. For whatever program was called.
the CAP program.
Yeah, the CAP program. Why am I forgetting that?
I didn't even remember that. That's impressive. You remember
Yeah,
that.
what do you remember my life, man? Stop it.
That's because I pay attention.
Stop
I've
being my
never heard
friend.
of
Stop.
this.
I don't need this anymore.
We're
Okay,
in love with us.
yeah. I had to take college algebra, even though I already took that in high school, and then I had to take it again in.
Well, that's gay. Why
yeah, it
did
was
the
gay.
credit just carry
I
over?
don't know. It was
Dumb.
it was really dumb. So, well, I think it was just pre-cal, and they said, oh yeah, it's supposed to count for college, but I guess it did not.
Mm-hmm.
So, I had to take that, and then since I had needed stats, but it was stats with marine biology,
Yeah.
so I had to take both.
Speaking of finals, I remember.
the final man.
Yeah, I remember in one of the finals for algebra, because we were talking about algebra, I had a C in algebra the whole first semester year, my first year semester, whatever. And I took the final for algebra, and I bombed it. I didn't even answer the last like 5 questions
Really?
because of how difficult. I suck at math,
Yeah,
and it was so
sucks.
difficult. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I failed that test. And then I checked my final grades at the end of the year. I got a B.
Huh.
Which
Which,
good.
yeah, I was like, and my teacher was Russian,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know, maybe had mercy on everybody. Maybe everybody was gonna fail.
Maybe she added a curve.
Yeah,
Pretty big curve.
I also think a lot of like the math professors here are pretty cool because a lot of the times they're really easy sometimes. I remember when I took stats for marine biology, literally every study session for whatever test, it's always the same questions, just like different numbers.
Yeah.
So if you write down, and you also were able to bring notes for that test.
Yeah.
So if you write down the question and the way the teacher did it on the board,
Yeah.
you just change the numbers around and that's it.
Yeah.
And it was the same thing for the final. So I was like, this teacher's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I didn't learn a damn thing, but now I'm passing.
Well, I guess like they understand that's
Yeah.
you're forced to do this because America is like, you know, you need basics, you need
Yeah.
you need a general
Yeah.
understanding in most things.
Like I understand math is important, but it's like the way they just make it. Sometimes they make it really easy,
Yeah.
even though it's stupid.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess they do like put their foot down when it comes to like the major classes. Like,
Yeah.
oh, your major is math. Welcome to the real math.
Mhm.
But like, it's elementary statistics, algebra 1. Just get you out of here. Come on, get
Mhm.
you out of here. Oh, but yeah, I remember.
I could have been a math major.
We'll get to you when we get to you.
Yeah, we get to you.
But
Understand?
mine is just pretty quick. So
Yeah.
before I was a music major, I was a bio major, and I was terrible at it. Like
yeah.
I was bad, just bad. I don't know if you were my roommate yet, but at one point I was crying during my online final because I didn't know anything.
I don't think so.
I didn't know anything. The professor was like, "All right, guys, the final is at take-home final at 8 a.m. Just wake up, take it, and then it closes by 10 something." So you had like a 2-hour window to do it.
Jeez.
And I just woke up like at 7:55. I'm in my pajamas, and I'm like, "I think I got this. I think I got this." I open it up. I don't know anything.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it was like a 40-some
Uh-huh.
question exam,
Yeah.
and I didn't know anything. So I'm just like,
That's rough.
Yeah, I remember taking my bio exams, just looking at them. I was like, I didn't study for this. I don't know what's going on. But since I'm pretty good at science and stuff like that, I look at it and it's like, that probably makes sense, and I hope that's the right answer, so I circle it. And then I pass it with a B or a C.
nice. Why could have you been a math major?
Why could you be a math major?
Huh? Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's clickbait right there, math major.
I could have been a math major. It's the next thumbnail. You were saying?
No, that's all I was saying because you guys are talking about math. I was just saying to myself I could have been a math major.
Did
Are
you
you
want,
good at math?
Did you want to be a math major?
Math was my plan B, not because I liked it, but because I knew I was good at it. Like, I was one of the best students in all of my math classes.
Why
Really?
weren't you a UIL math? No, sure.
Because I didn't want to be a math teacher, man. I didn't want to do math for the rest of my life.
You looked the part.
Yeah, now you're doing music where the big money's at.
Well, I could go back to math, and it'll be the exact same amount of time I need in school.
No, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate math. I suck at math, like, really badly.
Yeah, math sucks.
But I'm
Like-
worse at science. I'm way worse at science. Whenever I took my ACT,
Uh-huh.
I was able to fake my way through the math part. But when I got to the science part, I didn't answer half the questions on the ACT.
I thought I was good at school until I got to college, and I realized you're only good at the stuff you like to do. If you're gonna pass your basics, you just gotta
Well,
do the most that you can and just pay attention.
That's
as much
also
as
if
you
you're a good student.
Yeah.
I'm not a good student.
You know, it's really weird. I hate reading and I hate memorizing.
Yeah.
But my best classes when it came to basics was history.
Yeah, history, which is nothing but reading and
that's
history.
bad.
I
Bad with me.
aced both of them, and
Bless you.
my sophomore year, I took my second amount of basics because I switched my majors around. So I like it was weird. But
Yeah.
my sophomore year, I took my second round of basics,
Uh-huh.
and I was like B's and C's on all of them except for history. History I always aced, which was confusing because I hate reading and I hate memorizing.
History is the easiest class too.
Yeah, I know, but like. It's like history is so like you have to know it or else
Or else you don't.
Yeah.
You do or you don't. That's
Really
me
like
with
history.
music history right now.
Music history sounds
And
cool.
music history is not amazing.
Mhm.
I wouldn't put it at the top of my music
And also
student
the-
experience.
I guess I also
Dude, I
imagine
just
like the
BS'd that
professor.
class.
Huh?
I'd imagine also the professor, like whether they're good or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, because okay, I'll give it to them. They're good professors. They
Yeah.
all know their stuff.
They
It's,
know
it's
their
actually
stuff.
really
But do they
interesting.
present it in a way that's interesting?
No.
Okay, that's, yeah,
Yeah.
that's the thing.
Professor.
Yeah,
I-
because
I had good professors, but some of them would stare at the wall and never look at the class
yeah,
because they're so nervous in front of people.
That's awesome.
all my
Freaking art, the one that we had.
the art professor. that we
Oh
had,
my god!
Like she would stare at the floor?
Dude, did she even open her eyes?
No, she would not.
freaking
Dude, she was like an anime villain.
Well, how would you know? You were asleep half the time.
I was awake enough to
I
know.
wasn't here for any of this.
Yeah, bro, she was annoying. Like
was
she
fun.
was very condescending and very passive aggressive.
Yeah.
That's my teacher now.
Oh, that's great.
No, but yeah, it's because music history, the thing with it is not only do you have to know the events of the history, like that led up to why music is the way it is, but also you're supposed to analyze music and show
as
that
it evolves or something.
yeah, as it evolves, as
Okay.
it develops. Well, he hates the word evolves because there's points in history where music is structurally
Yeah.
better than the one that appears a few years later.
Uh-huh.
It's just
Well, that is evolution.
Yeah, no, yeah,
Sometimes you have your highs and your lows.
yeah. You know the phrase stands the test of time.
Yeah.
You've heard that phrase?
Yeah.
He hates that phrase because like he encourages us to do discussion, right?
Uh-huh.
And sometimes some students use that phrase to express that this like let's say this piece from this composer, it lasted so long because it's just this good.
Yeah.
They're saying that in layman's terms, but they want to sound a little fancy because
Yeah.
try to kiss up to the
Stands
teacher.
the test of time.
And they
Stands
say
the
that,
test
and
of
he's
time.
like, guys, can you just stop? Can we just stop for a second? He stopped to talk for like 5 minutes
Mhm.
about not saying that phrase.
Not seeing standard tested.
They should have minored in communication.
But what do you say that a lot?
No, they force us to use different words.
That makes
Ah.
sense. Imagine you're just using the same
I don't know.
word.
Apparently,
Dog,
my
dog.
you know how
dog.
remember when we used to do signing up for random classes just to get the 12 hours to get financial aid?
I still
Well,
do that.
they changed that now.
Yeah.
They don't allow you to have random classes that are not in your major anymore.
Oh, really?
Really?
yeah.
Then how come they're letting me take drawing?
Huh?
It's because you're a loser.
Something like that. My professor told me that now they will not pay for the classes that are not under your major.
Really?
Yeah, it
I-
has to be under your major or your minor in order
Also-
for them to pay for it.
Stupid.
I don't think you need the
Professor's
full
lying.
hours to get the financial aid. Because I've taken multiple semesters with not the full hours, like 9 or 10 or something like that.
Well, but
And
do
I
you
still get the full financial aid?
I registered for
what's
ones
what's
for
the
15
financially
hours.
called? Like, is it a grant? Like, what's it called? Do you know?
Oh, I get it through FAFSA, and it's usually a grant. I think.
Because depending on what grant depends on it. Because everybody usually, because the 12 to 15 hours one is the Texas grant. That's the one everybody goes for because it's only 12 to like 15 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, but maybe you had a different grant or something.
I don't know.
Because I know I get the Achievers grant because I signed up for 15 hours.
Yeah,
No, and
I never got
the,
that.
the only reason I'm saying that is because that's from the school. That's not from financial aid themselves.
Mhm.
The school is the achievements grant.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is that it's the school
Because
paying
what
for
you're
that
saying
extra
is
hours.
that the school doesn't.
No.
pay
I
for-
said financial aid.
Ah.
Financial aid. Like if financial aid sees that there's a class like drawing, you said, oh, this guy's taking drawing. Yeah, we're not gonna pay for that. This is not part of your actual
That's
education.
wild.
Yeah.
Well, either way.
I mean, either way, if you
do
get
your
a
FAFSA.
class above 12 hours,
Yeah.
it's free.
But at the same time, your degree requires electives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not every major has a bunch of electives you can take.
That's
so-
also that's what he's explained. Like after you take a certain amount of electives, once you're out of electives you can take, they spot that, and they're like, all right, you can't. You're done.
That's fair.
Yeah, it's like-
yeah, okay, that makes sense. That's
Yeah.
fair.
Got so many of them electives that are like one day and they happen at the same time of other classes.
Dude, that's what I was
But-
getting annoyed. So in my degree plan, there's these classes that you take where you get to learn other instruments, right?
Yeah.
And
The
that way,
methods ones,
yeah,
yeah.
that way you're able to teach them whenever you go to high school and there's
Yeah.
not enough teachers.
So you gotta teach, yeah.
Yeah, and you got to teach another instrument that you barely know.
Gotta learn the ukulele.
That's funny because my major classes, my required ones, were the ones that were only listed one class. Dude, it was so annoying. Like my last 2 years, I had to go to Brownsville for almost every major class because there was only one class available
Oh,
for my required classes, and I was so frustrated. It sucked.
Yeah, that's us right now. It's like I try to sign up for one of them that I
Uh-huh.
needed, and they're conflicting with all my
Yeah.
required
Yeah.
classes, and I'm like,
So
bro,
stupid.
Like, yeah, like you, it's like, oh, here's one from Brownsville and one's here for Edinburgh. It's like, I can't make the bus ride because it's not
Yeah.
enough time.
That's you gotta account for the bus. You gotta
Yeah.
account for getting there. It's so
Yeah.
stupid.
Because it sucks. Next semester for the fall semester, I need to go to the island
If it hadn't been for that, I probably would've-
Really?
You ever
Why?
left the island?
because my marine biology
Oh, wow.
major, and since the ocean's over there.
So
I
every
gotta-
class is gonna be at the
No,
end?
not all of them. I have 2 that are going to be at the island. Luckily, one's on Monday and the other one's on Friday.
Wow.
But I need to figure out how that's all going to
Get
work.
your license.
Wait,
Yeah.
so they're not gonna. So you have to find your own way over there.
As far as I know, there is transportation to the island. That's what I was told.
Well, yeah, they're probably talking about the buses.
Yeah, the buses and stuff like the metro.
Yeah.
But I don't know how it works. I need to figure that out.
I can do
too.
that. I've
Yeah.
taken the metro to the island before.
Okay,
You just gotta
cool.
learn because when
Yeah, just learn the paths.
if
and
you're
stuff.
in Edinburgh, you have to go to McAllen train
Mhm.
station. Then from McAllen train station, then you get to go to the island. It adds like another 30 minutes onto your thing, but I can show you the routes and I can like route it for you.
Yeah, there's the only thing that I need to figure out the routes, because once I get there, it's like, that's right, fine. I need to spend like 2 hours just trying to get there.
Yeah,
Or beg your parents for a car.
It's not going to take 2 hours to get there. It's going to take you like 3 or 4.
Yeah. Yeah, on a bus,
The
it'll be
buses
way
run
worse.
slow, and the buses make stops, and the buses make detours for other students.
Let me
So
check what time my class is at.
yeah, if you're going to take the metro, it's going to be like 3, maybe 4 hours for you to get to the island.
Anyways, I'm still looking for my thing. Meanwhile, talk about something, Cody. I see that you want to talk.
Cody.
So,
It's super good.
Also, Mochi.
it just appeared out of nowhere.
Just,
We have horchata mochi here.
yeah,
So freaking good.
we're mixing the Japanese with the Mexican.
Yeah.
So, when you mentioned the American school system earlier, it made me think of one thing: the UK's school system.
Oh god, the trimester and all that crap.
This is how grades are over there. Like, you know how we have A's, B's,
I
C's,
would-
and D's, right? And your user percentage
Well, from college, yeah.
Yeah.
for everything. Well, over in UK, an A is a 70 to 100.
I do wish that they would grade it the same way they grade at the UK, because that makes sense that you use everything.
Mm-hmm.
And also, I make C's a lot. That'd be a nice A.
A 60 to a 69 is a B plus to a B. 54 to 59 is a B to a B minus.
Mhm.
42 to 53 is a C.
Yeah.
38 to 41 is a D, and a 0 to a 37 is an F.
Yeah, because for us, everything under 60 is already like pointless. There's like no
Yeah.
point in showing us that we got a 60.
Yeah.
I wonder if the curriculum's harder, if they like balance it in a way that it makes it harder to get up to a
I don't know.
70.
Nah, I don't think so. I think it just makes it like, it's just the usual. Like, if you were gonna get a B, it's gonna show you what you usually get. I'd
When
imagine.
I saw that, I was
I don't
like,
know.
why is our education system the way that it
It's
is?
because America's got to be different.
We
Yeah.
want bragging rights, apparently.
Well, yeah, they do, because, like, the whole reason you're pushing it up to the upper 50s
Mhm.
and up,
Makes it look like we
Yeah,
have
it
high
makes it
grades
look-
all
yeah.
the time.
Yeah.
and if
Everybody
anything,
fails.
it increases, because if you get a kid that comes home with a report card that says C's and B's, a parent's going to be like, come on, lift up your grades. So it pushes kids to work harder.
No,
And-
you're gonna have to get
On
up
the
at,
other
like,
hand,
6.
on like the UK, where, like you said, it's like just a bunch of A's. It's like, oh, we're
Because
fine.
not only do you have to get to McAllen,
Well, the
then
funny
once you get to
thing
McAllen,
is,
you gotta wait for the
we're
bus to
trying
take
to
you
be
to
like
the
the
island.
best
Yeah.
But the bus
system in
doesn't
the
just
world,
take you
and
straight
we're
to the
not
island. It
even
probably
top
takes you to
five out of
Mercedes.
10.
Then from Mercedes, you gotta get to the island.
Oh.
So you probably gotta wake up at like 6 a.m., buddy.
That's pretty. That's cool. Well, I also have Mondays. I haven't checked that one. But look at this mochi. When did this get here?
Yeah, dude. Go ahead and eat your heart out a little bit.
Zoom in on Jesus eating mochi.
No, I'm assuming on the powder that
Oh,
just
the powder fell on you. You missed. All the powder just fell.
That one was messier than the Pop-Tart
I
slab.
got white stuff on my face now.
Oh god.
Jeez.
Yeah, I don't even think we're in like the top
God damn
5
it.
education systems in the entire United States.
I don't
entire
care,
world.
dude. I just want a degree so I can go scream at teenagers in a marching band field.
I don't know why I have to take conducting. I'm not gonna do that as a guitar teacher. You just tell them, okay, take it this fast. You start them off and you just sit down. That's all my teacher did with us, and we won nationals like twice.
Well, I mean,
Like, we didn't even have a conductor up there. It was just up to us. Like, somebody set the beat by bobbing their head, and we just all played.
Yeah,
Well-
you like jazz?
well, you don't know if like all the schools that all the schools that you apply for. What if they don't have a guitar program and you end up in a?
Well, then my
random school?
degree is meaningless.
Well, it's not meaningless
Yeah,
because you
you're-
still are qualified to teach.
You're
Just-
right. No, Cody, you're right. You are a music major.
Or wait. Because my degree plan is concentration in winds, brass, and percussion. Is
Oh, I
yours
thought you said
different?
wins.
Mine is just guitar.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you, wow.
That basically
That
means I need a
sucks.
guitar program,
Because-
or else I'm screwed.
Because my degree plan puts me at any school in the state.
Whenever you do your final for your baton, I don't know how that goes. Just
Conducting.
I have
just,
to do it in person.
Take
just
your
Monday
guitar
at
and
12:30.
smash it on the ground. I am conducting this, and then this way. That's
I'm
how you
doing
have
it
to do
through video.
You lucky bastard.
I think I would prefer to do it in person and just get it over with rather than having to do multiple
Having
takes and
so
be
many
insecure.
people look
Just
at
criticize
you when that's
yourself
not what you're gonna
constantly.
have. At most in guitar, you have like 5 to 7 students in high schools
Uh-huh.
and lower.
Yeah.
Only in college you actually get like a decent amount, like maybe 10 to 12.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna have like a whole bunch of eyes on you, so you're probably used to it already. I am not. I don't need to be used to that.
I'm thinking whether my high school had any music program at all.
I don't.
I
From
don't
what you
think-
described, I don't think it did.
I don't think it did
Most
either.
had
Our
sports, right?
professor doesn't
Huh?
even conduct us.
At most, it had sports, right?
Yeah, we had sports, but not like Texas sports.
Would you have lacrosse?
No.
I don't even know what lacrosse is.
Well, I think the only thing.
Lacrosse is a mixture of hockey, soccer, and baseball and football.
Yeah.
The only
It has like a net and you have
yeah.
bones.
The only thing we had was soccer and basketball.
Mm.
I think that's it. We had a tennis court, but it was never used.
It's more recreational use.
No.
Oh.
It was never used.
He just had it locked away, gathering dust.
No. It was outside. Like anybody could go in there and just use it whenever they wanted. It was never used.
It was never used
It-
for its proper use.
It was just there. And whenever like, oh, why don't we play tennis or something? And it's like, we don't have tennis brackets and stuff. It's like, what's the point of having this thing here? So
Do you even like tennis?
tennis is fun. I'm not good at it, but it's fun. Also, I get winded really
Every time I
easily.
hit the ball, it would always go over like the giant fence.
Yeah,
that we had.
I always hit it over. I can't control the ball
I
whatsoever.
can't either. I tried joining this tennis team. They accepted me, and then I just kept hitting them over and over, and I have to run all day around and gather all of them.
I can do ping pong pretty well.
I can't.
I can't do ping pong.
I'm like so mediocre at ping pong, but I can do it okay.
Yeah,
Can you keep it on, like, once you shoot it, can you keep it on the table for more than 2 seconds?
Yeah.
you're good.
Yeah,
You're
after
good.
like 3 turns, probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
Does anyone need more mochi? Please feel free.
Yeah, I'll
I'm
have some
good.
later.
Don't
Yeah.
yell at me.
We'll take our time with it. We
Hey!
let it go. Oh, jeez. We gotta
No.
let it sink down, you know?
With ping pong, I haven't played in years, but I used to be pretty like decent at it.
Imagine taking a ping pong final. That'd be kind of fun.
That would be fun.
The teacher like just rips off his jacket. He's like in short shorts like this
some
and like
shorts- no,
a
you-
wife beater with a headband. He's like,
Wait,
No, dude, he's got the body of like a JoJo character.
if you guys don't want to pass, you have to defeat me.
Wasn't
There's the Dio pose. It's
The
like,
Dio
ready to go.
I haven't had a passing student in 7 years. This is my last
So,
year, my
you
tenure.
approach
'cause-
You're approaching me now.
Wasn't that a episode on Community? Where like it wasn't an exam or anything, but it was basically they were taking off their clothes because they didn't want to wear the stupid shorts.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I remember that.
Yeah.
So
I've
they
never
were
seen
practically
Community.
doing JoJo poses and playing ping pong.
Yeah. It was like once each score that you made, the person that got scored on had to remove an article of clothing. I think it was
I think it was
something like that.
Because I think it was that because it was like the main
The main character.
the main character wanted to play ping pong, but
Yeah.
they say, oh, you have to wear a uniform. It was like really short shorts.
Yeah.
And like,
It's like I'm not wearing shorts.
Yeah, it's like I'm not gonna wear that. So they're in order to like do the competition, they just like strip a ping pong.
Principal was the best character in my opinion. He was my favorite character.
You like
Yeah, it
him?
makes sense. You'd like that character.
Yeah.
I like it when he gets the VR headset. And he's like, Jesus wept.
Jesus wept.
Like, stop saying it. Jesus. Stop saying it. And it's just the most convoluted VR game where you just walk around to the menu.
Yeah,
You're
it
just
was a
walking
bad
around
VR
through a
game.
menu.
Oh yeah. Speaking of finals, remember that first? It wasn't our first semester. Probably like second semester that we met each other. That we played that we bought Star Wars lightsabers.
Oh, yeah.
Great
That
times.
was really cool. We should do that
Great
again
shit.
sometime.
We went to
Explain it.
Walmart as it was the middle of the night, right? Like we're just going to Walmart just
Yeah, it was
casually.
probably late at night.
And
yeah.
we're playing with lightsabers at the Walmart.
Back when Walmart was 24/7.
Back when
Yeah.
Walmart was 24/7.
And
Stupid
then,
COVID.
And then it's like we decided to buy some and go to the
We went to the field that's right across to where we lived in the dorms.
the dorms. Yeah.
And we stood at opposite corners. Everyone had their own corner, and we all like. I don't think we said like when, but one person just turned on their lightsaber, and everyone just started turning them on.
It was amazing.
Yeah, it was dark, so
It was dark,
great.
so it looked really cool. We
It
all
was
just
like,
ran.
it was 3 a.m.
It
during
was 3
finals
Yeah.
week, and we just need to release some stress. And then drunk baseball players came and joined us.
Oh yeah,
Right.
he was like, "Bro, this is cool. Can I join?"
Yeah, there was people passing by and honking at us and saying, "What a bunch of losers!" And there were some guys like, "Hey, can we join?" Also, this
Fine
loser
one.
wasn't here because we haven't met him yet.
Yeah.
Loser.
We should do that again though, but this
Yeah.
time with good lightsabers.
Good lightsabers.
We
Yeah,
should
we
all
should.
buy like $100 lightsabers
$100.
and just
And
come
it's
fight
just-
each other.
Break right away.
Yes.
Dang it.
That sounds
Well,
so
my
fun.
loan might come in the next two.
Waste your loan money.
On us.
What kind of a
I was
lightsaber
gonna
would
get
you
a
get?
PC first though.
I like the Darth Revan one over at Kaboom.
Oh, the. Yeah, I know which one. It's purple, right?
I think
Wait,
so. Yeah.
Revan?
He has a purple one, red.
Whatever.
Dark Revan.
I say Revan.
It's not Revan.
I've never heard his name pronounced. I've only seen it on letters.
So we'll play the game that he plays. He has it on his PC. Oh, you have a PC now,
Knights
so
of
you
the
can,
Old Republic.
you can play that game.
I should play that.
Yeah, it's really good.
I'm busy playing through the Elder Scrolls games though.
I
Yeah.
need a 1, a 2, a skibbly bibbly boo.
Is the angle still good?
Ow, that hurt my ear.
Alright.
I need to finish Persona.
Yeah.
Because once I'm done with that, I'm moving on to... I'm finishing Knights of the Old Republic.
Yeah.
Then I'll get to Fallen Order.
You should play Skyrim first.
No.
On the hardest difficulty.
But why not?
Huh?
But why not?
I need to finish my other games first.
Yeah, he wouldn't finish that for
He has an
years.
entire list. It's
Yeah.
just like anime. As soon as we start one episode, he's like, "No, I need to finish this other one."
Is that a necklace?
We've
or
already
a
watched
necklace?
episode 1. No, I need to.
Is that a
finish
bracelet or a watch?
It's a nice necklace.
Bracelet.
It looks like a watch.
This is also a bracelet.
Alright, you don't have to show off with all your
You
bling.
don't got it. All right.
You don't
what
have to
kind
show
of
us all your
lightsaber would you
bling.
get?
The one that has lights on it.
What color?
I'll probably get the one that Starkiller has from the Force Unleashed.
That's pretty cool.
The one that doesn't exist or can't exist in real life, the black lightsaber. That was pretty.
Like the dark saber?
No, not the dark. Well,
No, I know. Like
it's,
that
it's
color.
it's kind of like the dark dark saber.
Interesting.
For anybody that hasn't played the Force Unleashed, you definitely should. It's a great game, except for the second one. The second one kind of sucks, but it's still fun. I like the dark saber lightsaber in the Force Unleashed. That one's pretty cool. Yeah.
Cody.
You know, I haven't really given it much thought, but now
Yeah,
that I'm
it
thinking
seems
about
like you
it,
don't
I would
think.
get like a solid black handle, but it's curved like the one that Dooku has.
Copycat. Anyways, go.
That's what we're literally doing.
And then just making it red, like the pattern that's like all fiery, kind of like not just a solid.
So Kylo Ren's pattern.
That's so funny. 3 out of 4 wanted Sith lightsabers. That's hilarious.
My guy's not a Sith at the end.
At the end.
At the end.
So Kylo's
At the
like
end. Technically,
Oh,
Darth
yeah,
Vader's not a
yeah.
Sith at the end either.
No,
I'm not a huge
whenever
Star
he's
Wars
Darth
nerd,
Raven,
so
he-
why am I being?
Well, yeah, but then he doesn't at the end. Anyway,
Why was
continue.
He saying I was
he goes back and
copying?
forth.
I'm not a Star
I'm
Wars
just
nerd.
joking.
Okay.
There.
I don't know. What he's
Can you
on.
imagine a lightsaber that has
I'm
double
confused.
Dooku tilt? Where it's like curved like this, then curved like this. So
pretty-
it's like a double lightsaber, but instead of a straight hilt like this, it's like this.
It's
That
like
sounds
an S.
awful.
Wait, so like
That's
an
the
S,
Huh?
like an S.
Yeah, like an S
Oh,
tilt.
yeah.
Yes.
I was thinking it's like something or something like that, but not like an S, not like an S.
No.
That sounds like the most impractical lightsaber.
It is.
ever.
I hated those double lightsabers that spun.
Oh,
The-
they-
Oh,
the
the,
one
the
with the
Inquisitor
Inquisitors?
ones.
I'm a helicopter.
the stupidest
Yeah,
lightsabers,
So
and they didn't even spin fast enough to get air.
Yeah.
They should have just been like using the Force to fly. That would have
Yeah.
been cooler. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
stupidest lightsaber.
They were
designs.
they were pretty dumb. I didn't really like them too much.
Oh, I also said copycat because I would also like the hilt from Dooku, but I would want it in green.
A green hilt.
No, a green color for the
Green
green
color.
kyber crystal.
Well, I get it. Well, since I picked the color that doesn't exist
Yeah.
in real life, if
Yeah.
I were to get a color, I'd probably get like a yellow lightsaber or orange
You want
lightsaber.
me Sentinel?
Yeah, Sentinels are cool.
You're pretty cool. You just
Yeah.
stand there and guard the door.
Well, not those Sentinels. I want the original Old Republic Sentinels
That actually did stuff.
that did stuff. Yeah.
the spy slash.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I might
Kind
get a.
of. They're kind of They're kind of good at everything, but not great in one thing.
Actually,
It's
now I'm debating on red or white. Like the gray Jedi.
A
lightsabers.
healed Sith crystal.
Which
the white
color would we get if we got chosen by a
forgot-
kyber crystal and we put it in the lightsaber? What colors do you think we would get?
Because I forgot what each color.
I'm gonna
meant,
Google
that's
them.
why.
Even it chose me. I was like, nah, fam. I'm not gonna get that. I'm
You know
gonna
those
get what I
stupid
want.
quizzes where you
Yeah.
have to yeah.
Yeah.
That's what, I'm gonna ask you
Those
guys
are
those
all
questions
same.
right
Yeah,
now.
because
Don't look it up. I'm looking it up.
Because the thing is,
Alright.
as much as I would want green, I know life would tell me no and give me another color.
They'll give you purple.
Yeah.
Orange.
It'll give me a color that I don't
the
want.
orange.
But I would still own up
Yeah.
up to it.
Cause I know for Fallen Order,
Yeah.
you can find the orange lightsaber color, and that's the one I use for the most of my gameplay.
My Korean professor is telling me to upload all the assignments that I have missing.
How many assignments are you missing?
I mean,
This
you missed.
entire semester.
Yeah. Did you even show up to class?
I do show up to class, but I don't do the assignments.
Show me a little bit of.
Hey, man, you kinda
What's the most?
You kind of sound like me.
Wait, what'd you
There's
learn?
been times when I never turn in my assignments for classes.
What did you learn to this year in Korean?
I can't do them. I
You
know how
can
to-
say hi,
well,
right?
I can say hi. I can introduce myself, and I can say, "Hey, it's nice to meet you." But like off the top of my head, that's as much as I can
Yeah,
do. But I could,
that's cool.
Yeah.
but I could read it too. I could read it.
As long as you
like,
can.
perfectly. I just
Yeah.
can't fluently say it.
How about demonstrate just a basic introduction?
So like
Uh,
basic
guy, who are you?
introduction,
I don't
I'm
know.
gonna use your name for example.
Okay.
So like saying hi and introducing yourself and saying it's nice to meet you is 안녕하세요. 저는 Omar입니다. And then to say nice to meet you, say 반갑습니다.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah,
You didn't stutter.
That's not bad. Yeah.
like as long as you're not stuttering, then
Yeah.
it sounds pretty good. I don't know if the pronunciation are right or not because I'm not Korean. So
And if you want to ask somebody what their name is, you just say 이름이 뭐예요?
yeah.
And then you say 저는 and then their name입니다.
Yeah. Why don't you just get your Sith pen pal and try to talk to them and just like Korean pen pal and see if you can maybe learn a little bit more from talking to them.
He has Japanese pen
Well, you
pals.
got the wrong pen pal unless you were taking Japanese. So that is your fault.
No, I wanted to take Japanese, but we don't have it at the university.
Oh, we don't have any Japanese?
No, we
No,
don't.
we
We
don't.
have
Yeah.
Korean
like,
and I think Chinese,
like legit
right?
in Asian studies, it shows on there Japanese required.
Uh-huh.
And on the degree works on mine, if you want to do it like a language proficiency,
Yeah.
it shows Japanese on there. And
So-
the class numbers.
So required
if
is
you look it up-
Japanese.
But if you look it
Yeah.
up, we don't have it.
Yeah, but it's stupid.
Sucks.
That's dumb.
So you have to take it somewhere else.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah, it does.
But like, didn't that Japanese pen pal actually want to meet you?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I was waiting for the
Wow.
pandemic to end.
Is he cute?
What?
Answer the question. It's a yes or no question. Or you correct me.
It's a she.
You see that? You just corrected me. Now, is she cute?
Yes.
Oh, hell yeah.
What's her name? Oh, never mind.
We can't.
Yeah, we
for
can't say names.
privacy
Never mind.
reasons.
Never mind. My bad. My
Unless
bad.
you bleep it out. But don't. Yeah, for right now, don't say that.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Here's
okay.
what we're gonna do.
I'll tell you guys about it later.
Yeah.
One person is gonna go first. Us, the other three people, are going to
Correct you.
say one quality we believe the other person has. Must be a good quality.
Okay.
But if it's a bad quality, it needs to be in a positive tone, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Don't just call
constructive
You're a
criticism.
lazy piece of crap.
Don't just call someone like a douche just
Yeah.
because like, it's funny, like
So-
Cody. Yeah.
So it's constructive criticism.
Yeah, so I'll go first. You three, give me a quality that you see from me, and then I'm going to look it up in the Lightsaber database and see which best fits the description you guys give.
Okay.
Funny.
Aw, thank you.
You know what? You're
I'm a funny loser.
funny loser. What's a good way to say no? Like you're outgoing and able to like good social skills.
Oh, charismatic?
Charismatic. That's
Funny,
the word I was
charismatic?
thinking.
I'll take
was
that.
the word I
Okay,
was thinking
thank
for.
you.
Reliable.
Aw, damn, that's one thing I know I'm not. Okay.
Obviously,
Hey,
have a good
you were
beard.
there
Ah.
when I needed you the most.
I was gonna say good beard, but I
Yeah.
don't think that's in the Jedi system.
Dude, you're not going to believe it. Okay, so I'm going to write down each qualities. Then once I get all the qualities down, y'all can go back to talking, and I'll pick the lightsabers that best
Okay,
match.
cool.
So funny, charismatic,
So
hilarious, big
quirky.
penis. Thanks, guys.
Well, hold on. We're gonna censor that one out.
All right, next up is Jesus. Us three must
Yeah.
give Jesus a quality.
I can take anything you say.
You're a good listener. You really are.
Am I paying attention then? That's a real question.
When I quiz you on stuff, you usually remember.
Oh, cool.
Good listener.
You're a good listener to me, at least.
Come on, Cody. He
Something nice about
he
you.
put the bar so high. Come on, you can say something.
Mine would be loyal. You're very
Oh.
loyal.
I'm like a dog. Dogs are cool.
Yeah,
Your spirit animal is a dog.
Damn right it is. You know, I wish I knew this before I went to that interview like 2 semesters ago when they asked me, what animal do you think your friends think you are?
Wow.
And I didn't know what to say. So I was like, cat? Because I'm quiet and I don't like to hang out
it's
with
melting.
people. What's the-
Cunning.
Cunning. Hell yeah.
Mm.
What's the word again? The cat program. Yeah.
I hate you.
Can't remember the
Fair enough.
words. All right. I can't think of any. I'm just kidding.
I'll go last.
You go last. All right. Okay. Cool.
You're gonna
Cool.
say
Strength equality. That's a good quality. Strength. You got some strength on you. Look at that. Oh, muscles, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, emotions right there.
Like all those people on TikTok, they're jealous now. Look at this. You can't do this. I can. Look at these. Look how hard this is, man. Or woman.
What's another word for hard worker? Because I'm not talking about in terms of just a job. Because when you play football, you go like 110%. When you work, you go 110%. Like you do anything, you do like crazy good. What's a word
Except
for
for school.
Except for school.
that? School sucks.
School is gay.
What's another word for that? I can't think of a good word.
I wouldn't say motivated. I think that's different.
Yeah. It's different. We'll just stick with hard work.
Yeah, I'll say very hard worker is what I would put for you.
Cool.
Yeah.
And then, what do you think of?
You have a very big heart. You're very caring.
Aww.
You don't like to show it, but you do.
Cool.
I thought you were gonna say chaotic, but alright.
I mean, you are, but as we're gonna look at a positive light. That's what you are.
All right, Omar, your turn.
Too nice for your own good.
Well, I guess that's constructive criticism.
But you are extremely nice to everybody. I will say
Yeah, you're
that.
pretty nice.
Well, because I like to think that everyone is capable of
to
good,
the extreme.
and I would like to be treated the way I treat people. So yeah.
Jedi, calm down, Jedi.
So I'd say extremely nice, but since we have to keep it at one word, it's
kind.
Nice.
Yeah,
Oh,
nice, kind.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's kind.
I like how Omar had this whole thing for you, and you're just like, Omar's nice.
Yeah.
Always pretty cool, I guess. I don't even hang out
true,
with the
no
guy.
matter where he goes, he's always nice. Literally, he's the nicest person you can meet, pretty much.
Yeah.
I'm not saying nice as in it's nice. It's
I would say you're very devoted. If you're gonna do anything like this podcast or school or anything,
put it in.
or even with your convictions. I've even seen it with your convictions. You're very devoted, even when you're angry or mad.
Yeah.
You stick to what you believe in. So I would say devoted.
I think it's pretty good. You're really good with your emotions. Yeah. Because I can't do
What's
that.
a word for that?
I don't know. Empathy?
Apathetic?
No, not apathetic. That's the opposite.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, right.
Empathetic.
Empathetic. Yeah, you're really good. You're really good at looking at a person, be able to feel what they feel.
There we go. Yeah. That's true. That is very true.
Yeah, because when somebody starts talking to me about crap, and then I'm just looking at them, I was like, yeah, that's cool.
Dude, Omar will go into full therapist mode.
It's hey, I'm having a mental breakdown. Jesus. Yeah,
that's pretty cool. Pretty good, dude. I'm gonna go get my chicken nuggets from the fridge. My dino nuggies.
I'm going to put that in the lightsaber database, and we will come back in a few minutes.
Nuggets.
Oh gosh, you did a great job with the last episode's thumbnail with Jesus being the psychiatrist for a dino nuggie.
Yeah, it's surprisingly I cannot do that. That is false advertisement.
Hey, I gave you biddies though. They may not have been extremely huge, but they were biddies.
Biddies are biddies.
Yeah.
Take what I can get.
No, I just like how good that the sad dino nuggie came out.
Yeah.
Because all I did was get a really sad anime face, crop out the eye, and put it it wasn't even sideways facing. It was just there. So I got one eye put on the dino nuggie, and then I got the smile because it was this. It was the weird M smile. I just cut it in half and put it on the dino.
Dude, make a shirt design that I would like for Sound Euphonium. Dude, I've been looking up merch for that anime. And all of the stuff that's for that anime, it's just the characters on the jacket, which I kind of don't like.
Do you want to explain what Sound Euphonium is to people that might not be able to watch it?
Sound Euphonium is an anime about
band.
Yeah, high school band drama. It's really good.
Band kids.
Even if you're not in band,
take it from us. We're band people. We
pretty relatable, and it doesn't. I was actually very surprised when I revisited it because the first time around, I didn't really know a lot about anime or learn about from stories. I just watched it for the sake of watching it. But now that I revisited it, it's way better than I was when the first time around. So the drama is very relatable. It does not lean too much into the band stuff. It's just go to competition, see if you do good or not. But the drama makes it a lot better.
I like how you said I didn't take in the story.
It's like a
and now I
band
can think of the
slice of
things
life.
that you watched.
Well, I didn't know how to take stuff out of a story yet.
It's like, what do you watch, Omar?
You didn't have the
Digimon
skills to process it.
Bakugan.
Yeah.
Is all these kid shit.
Yeah.
I legit used to watch Bucky.
And so did I.
He still does.
What I was saying is that
Still
most
good,
of the
though.
merch that I've been looking up is just the characters on the jackets or on the shirts, which I'm fine with.
Yeah.
But
It looks like they just took it off
Yeah,
of the show.
the
like
show,
a little
which I
snapshot.
kind of don't like. I like that merch where it's like subtle, where
Yeah.
it's like it has like the
Like
school name on it or
Design
stuff like
and all
that. Where it's like you can wear it to public and only people who would know would know.
I could, but that would be illegal because I'm making merch off of an actual copyrighted show.
You could just make it for me.
That works.
There you go.
Yeah. Or we can do it for as long as until they tell us to put it down.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's what some people do, which is illegal. But it's like they just sell the merch, and for as long as like the people don't go to them
So I
and
can
say
make a
copyright,
design,
just put it down.
And I can take it to my mom's friend who can like screen print shirts and stuff. We can do that.
Wow.
I want that done. Yeah, well,
This
make a
is-
design. Like after we're done with the anime, you'll have enough material in your head to know what I would like. Yeah,
Just make something very stylized.
yeah, because like what I've seen right now is literally just screenshots like from the anime. It's
Yeah.
just like on shirts, on jackets. Like
It's
some
like
of it
that,
is cute.
like, cheap, generic stuff.
Yeah.
I actually wanted a figurine of them, like them holding their instruments. I would have liked that, a statue of that. I really like pops and stuff like that.
Wait.
Oh, pop, never mind.
What, you mean a pop or like an actual
No,
figurine?
it's what I meant, like pops, but
Yeah.
just figurines of
Yeah.
them like holding their instruments.
Just
That
get
would've
an
been really
actual
cool.
figurine.
Do
That would be
once you get the
much
desk,
better.
you know?
Yeah.
Once you get your little office going here. Actually, now that I'm on that, how is it gonna be if I, like, let's say I were to get my loan already
Yeah.
and order into PC, and then have it shipped over here?
Yeah, with a
how
small
would I
loan
set
of
that
$1
up
million.
here for the time being until I get in?
His closet's empty. We
Now that I'm out the closet, in your room.
yeah,
Yeah,
we could just
room
have
there,
it
yeah.
stored there for the meantime.
Yeah,
if
you
you,
could
if you
have
really
it
want to
stored.
order it now and just have it
Because-
there
Because
waiting
once
for
the
you.
loan comes in, which is probably gonna be sometime next week, I should be able to get it.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
'Cause that's one of the things I'm working towards right now,
Yeah,
just
I
for
mean-
efficiency.
You know, I can download all the hentai that on your computer and stuff.
Huh?
What?
It's gonna have,
Hmm?
dude, it has like 4 or 6 USB drives all in it, like USB ports in it.
Wow.
How much
What?
storage is this gonna come with?
A lot of hard drives can fit on.
Yeah, a lot of them could if I needed it.
Let me pull in my 3 terabytes real quick.
It's like, why is that one named? It really is homework file.
I swear.
I
it
swear,
is.
officer, that's not my terabyte. That's not my device, I swear.
It's not my device.
Just cue FBI open up.
Isn't this your receipt though? Look at this.
You know what's funny with glasses? You do look like a 30-year-old math teacher right now.
Yeah, you could be just a math
Yeah,
teacher.
you could be a 30-year-old math teacher
be
who
one
just
of the-
happens to like anime.
Yeah, you could be that cool mathsteacher.com.
You know, the kind of the one that walks in is like, "Hey guys, how's it going? So I had a lesson planned for today.
But I'm
But-
kind of drunk and hungover, so.
So
Just
we're
gonna-
gonna watch a movie about we're gonna watch Bill Nye the Science Guy. I know this is math class, but it's okay.
Math, science is math. Let's go,
I
go
hate
along.
how accurate that is. That is probably something I'll do. I'll just be like, hey guys, just sit wherever the hell you want. I
Bill.
don't really care. Let's just get
Everyone's
something.
watching Bill Nye the Science Guy. The one guy turns to look at you, and you're just watching anime with the headphones on, just sipping coffee.
He's like,
Watching anime.
Kimi Dayo, Kimi Dayo.
Everyone-
Cody, no. And then I just yell out, Cody, no. And the class looks at me like, sir, are you okay? No.
that one weeb kid in the back. Hey, sir, pull that up over here. Pull
that
that
up.
on the projector.
No, he's like, hey yo, sir, pull up some high school DxD.
Sorry, kids, I can't
Is there
show
a
that at
math
school.
anime? There's got to be a math anime.
I don't
there
think
definitely is.
there is. I know there's a anatomy anime, like cells at
Anatomy.
work. where
Huh?
There's literally an anime about like how cells work in your
Oh yeah,
body.
and then cells at, it was
It's called
called
Cells
cells
at
at
Work.
work.
Oh.
It's
It's
basically
actually
it's
pretty
anatomy and stuff.
accurate to actual biology and science.
Mhm.
So if you were a science teacher who was a weeb, that would actually be something good you can show your students.
Yeah, show
Get
them.
cultured.
Yeah, show them cells at work dark or black, whatever it's called.
Yes, for the biddies.
Where the biddies at?
I was about to say, just try to
Yeah.
ignore the fan service.
Like, the school allowed it, so I can show it.
Dude. That reminds me, back in middle school, we were doing this thing on Greek mythology, and we watched this old, like, really old movie like, about Greek gods and stuff.
Nice.
And literally, there was like a whole scene of this topless chick, and we're all just freaking out, like, oh my god! Like, just all these little kids looking at it like a topless chick, and we're just like,
that is
and
the
then the teacher immediately just grabbed like an envelope and put it in front of the projector. He's like, nope.
that is the point of time where you ask your teacher, Are we taking notes on this?
Is this gonna be on the test?
It's gonna be on a test because I'm drawing this down.
It was so funny.
Speaking of like cool teachers, I had a AP world history teacher who was really cool.
Smart
If
kid.
you were serious about taking the AP exam, you would come to these Saturday study sessions towards the AP exam. It was early, but it was worth it because he would buy you breakfast tacos all the time, from Stripes, the big ones. He'd always get me barbacoa because I always requested barbacoa. I loved it, and he would just look at me because I ate him so fast.
Yeah.
I don't slow down when I ate my food. He would brag to the
still
teachers.
just vacuum everything.
He looked at my other teacher. He's like, "Come look at them. Look at him. Look how fast he eats it." And I just went like, I'm eating it normally to myself, but to them it's like, it's
like,
gone.
Just a circus freak to
He's
them.
But the worst part about that is I went Saturdays for like 2 months to that study session just to find out that he forgot to sign up my name to take the AP exam.
This whole time, the reason he was giving you the barbacoa is just because he felt bad.
We were at a meeting with all the kids that were gonna take AP exams. They were like, "All right, guys, fill out this form to basically sign up to take it." He's like, "Hey, Omar, could you come over here with me?" He took me to the back of the cafeteria because we were so many kids taking AP exams. They had to take me to the back. And he was like, "Yeah, I actually forgot to sign you up for the AP exam. I'm gonna do my best to fix it, but you go back. Don't worry about it. But I just wanted to let you know." The day that we're studying for it, the day right before it that we're supposed to take it, he pulls me out of the computer lab because they gave us the whole day to study for it in the computer lab to watch crash courses about it. He's like, "Yeah, so I was not able to put you in the list. I'm sorry. You're welcome to stay the rest of the day inside the computer lab if you really want to, but you won't be taking the test tomorrow."
That's really gay.
And
I think he bought you a bunch of barbacoa, though.
Yeah, that was the only, I guess, condolence for it.
Yeah.
But I went back into the computer lab and I told all my classmates, and they were all just like, and I just sat there. I didn't even use the computer. I could have sat there all day and just used the computer.
Cool math
Yeah, I
games.
could have
Math
done that,
games.
but I couldn't sit there and see all the people studying for it. And I was like, I could have gotten college credit, but I didn't. So I just left. I went back to my classes. I saw my friends, and I was like,
That
Wow, you're a
sucks.
nerd. You didn't stay and play games. You're just a nerd.
Yeah,
I was mad. I was so upset.
I was just like, all right, that's fine.
Very
I'm
cool.
just gonna play games.
It's not fine. I wasted so much time in those classes. I was so mad. I hit.
Dude,
My mom doesn't know to this day because if she found out,
well,
She would
guess
beat
what?
me.
We brought her in today.
she don't even understand a word of English. Whoa! And we're back.
Yeah, that kind of sucks.
Oh,
Anyways, are you
yeah, sure. The results are in. You are all the father.
Oh.
I knew it.
That is not what we were testing.
All right, so what I realized, though, as I was going through this, we actually described each other in manners that Jedi would describe each other. So this is what our Jedi lightsabers would be.
Okay.
What are
Then, if we want to do a second round, we can do what our Sith lightsabers would be.
Oh, is it gonna be red?
But so for Jedi lightsabers, I got blue based on the charismatic, the reliable.
The Guardian.
That's more attuned to blue lightsaber wielders. Jesus got cyan, which is
That's purple.
Light blue.
no,
I
it's
know,
like
it's light blue.
yeah, it's very light
It's
blue.
light blue.
Yeah,
Um,
I know my colors.
Cyan is a very loyal color. So that basically means the kyber crystal is gonna be very much attached to you because of how
Damn, it's in my arm.
yeah, basically because of how loyal and caring you are.
Wow.
The cyan color best attunes to you because of the crystal's attachment to you itself.
Yeah, it's gonna do like a parasite the Maxim thing where it's just
Yeah. Cody, you got magenta. So
Magenta.
magenta is a mix between purple and blue, I think, something like that.
Yeah.
So it's like
Because it has to do because purple is very light and dark mixed together, but
Yeah.
that's not completely you because you're also very caring and good-willed. That's where the blue comes in. So you're magenta. You're a free spirit
sounds
who's
like
very
a lighter blue. I mean, a lighter purple.
Yeah,
Yeah, lighter purple.
you're mixed between purple and blue
Okay.
because you're a very free spirit. You're very caring, but you're also very emotional, which is where they both kind of blend in together.
You
And Omar, you got silver.
got them emos.
Silver is actually has to do with being very caring and empathetic, but also serving a purpose bigger than yourself.
Wow,
which is
bigger
what
than
silver
yourself.
lightsaber wielders would do.
Damn, always,
Nice.
Always with the bigger stuff, huh?
Yes, sir.
So that was what our
Yes, sir.
this is what our Jedi colors would be.
That is awesome.
If
Those
we-
are those canonical colors?
They're all canonical colors, but cyan is from the video game, is from Fallen Order.
Mhm.
Magenta is from I think that's from not Fallen Order.
Force Unleashed?
No, what's the older ones?
Knights of the Old
Knights
Republic.
Yeah, Old Republic. That's where Magenta's from. Silver is not in any animated or live action. That's in the books.
The book.
That works.
So they're all canon, just from different areas.
Dude,
Well, none of them are
now I
canon.
know this. If we find out our Sith ones, I'm gonna order 2 lightsabers.
Okay, well, if we
One
want,
of
we
each.
could do another round where we each say a negative quality, but not in a way where we're hurting each other's feelings. But
So it's constructive.
In a way that we're hurting
we can all
each
give
other's
each other a
feelings.
constructive criticism, and I can go back and I can see what our Sith lightsaber would be.
Okay.
I'm down.
Okay.
Wiping all that.
I will go first. So each of you give me a stingy.
How do I not hurt you?
I've lived with you long enough. Go ahead and hurt me. You know what, guys? We're gonna get real with each other. So you're gonna see us hurt each other, but this is how men should be able to tell each other how we really feel.
Please don't scream at me.
So please feel free to get as real as you guys want. I'll cry later in the shower, but none of you will see that.
See, I don't think I know him enough to know any negative.
From what you've seen,
How
though.
dare you? I'm just kidding. Imagine.
Dude.
From what you know.
It's difficult.
It is difficult.
I thought it was gonna be harder to say nice.
Yeah.
It's easier to say nice things, but it's hard to be real.
Antisocial.
It's not really antisocial.
Okay, cool. I'll take it. Antisocial.
From what I know.
Yeah, that's you have seen me with my social anxiety, so that's real.
I think social anxiety would be like different from antisocial. Well, I guess that's just that.
Yeah, I do very much avoid people if I have the chance
Yeah.
to. So
Just
yeah,
like,
I agree with that.
Like a lack of trust, I guess that would be that.
Lack of trust.
Yeah.
Is that your thing, or are you just talking about his
Yeah,
thing?
like just to add to that. Yeah, I'll just say
Okay.
that for to add to that
Lack of trust.
because that goes in with antisocial.
Okay,
Yeah.
I can see that. Stab me in the heart, Omar. Do it.
Do it, coward. He's a
Crit-
cat.
Oh, man.
How can I put this?
It's not almost coming on my nose.
It's like you're very good at making people see your point of view, but like it's convincing.
Manipulative.
Manipulative.
Yeah, cause like if there's something you really want to get across, you will paint it the way you want.
I can see that.
I mean,
Yeah.
he
I
did.
know exactly what you're
The
talking
day
about.
that I met him, he did turn me against you.
Yeah, but that's not hard. I'm not gonna
This guy
retaliate.
sucks, am I right?
I do get pissed off, but I'm not gonna punch you or anything.
You do it
I
already.
see where you're coming from. I know
Yeah.
exactly what you're talking
Yeah.
about. All right. Thank you very much. All right, Jesus' turn.
Antagonistic.
Yeah, that was fast.
Hey, man. Sometimes you need a little more spice in life. You know?
You know, fan the flames a little bit.
He like does everything possible to piss you off.
Sometimes those people need that little spark in their heart.
I would say,
Look at my color. This is cyan.
yeah, the fact that worked out pretty well.
I realize that right now. I just said
Magenta.
that's not magenta.
I would say too lazy.
Yeah.
But not in a sense of you don't want to work or anything. I mean, like in terms of building relationships with others.
Yeah.
Because I've noticed you don't like to take responsibility in trying to care for others and trying to become closer. You're just kind of there. So that's what I would say for you.
Yeah, you need to build that spark in that person.
Lazy and
Yeah, but you don't build spark. You don't care.
so lazy and irresponsible. All right.
Yeah, I guess responsible. Yeah. Come on, Omar.
Mine's gonna be the easiest one to come up with.
Take off my glasses.
Actually, I don't know about that.
I'm gonna take off my glasses so people can see the tears.
Just a single tear.
Just
It
a
feels
single
like
tear.
I've only shared good experiences with you. That's why I'm trying to think.
This
Oh.
is why he's so nice.
Yeah, like that time that I broke an arm and I had to calm you down with your
Yeah, that was a good experience. Nah. You're just, I think you're pretty dry. I think sometimes you're just too dry.
Good. I'm like the British person's food.
Uninteresting.
Actually, no. Like I said, like earlier, I was like the opposite of what you are. You're
Yeah.
very empathetic. I'm
Yeah.
very apathetic.
Yeah, yeah.
So, yeah, so
you're
apathetic.
pretty apathetic.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
That's good. Okay.
Yeah.
Cody, you're next.
F you, Cody. I never even liked you.
I believe that.
Truth comes out. Alright, let's see.
Hmm.
I don't know you that much.
You're extremely awkward. Like really awkward.
Really awkward.
They didn't believe that when I said it in the last episode.
What?
Yeah.
That I'm extremely awkward. You're like, oh yeah, well, King of Awkward, prove it.
Yeah,
true.
you're very
I don't know.
awkward.
That was just us messing with you. Don't worry about. We
and
believe
then I have
you.
to tell a story about how my crush got details about my peeing from my friends.
we don't need to bring it up.
Yeah,
People saw the last episode.
I'm just
they haven't.
recapping it for Carlos.
Yeah, that was new to me. This was a real reaction.
You haven't seen that
You
episode.
didn't see that episode yet.
True.
Jesus.
God dang it.
I'm too chaotic for my own good.
What is it? You take things too much to heart, I guess, or too emotional. I guess you let your emotions control you. Yeah.
Emotional.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
What are emotions? What the hell people have?
I know, right?
Stupid. Yeah, I guess I could say that because I have seen you angry over things that probably shouldn't have made you angry. Well, I think
That makes sense.
Yeah.
While I think you do too good of a job internalizing your emotions, where you won't talk, you won't even say a peep, even if you need
Doesn't share what he what he really feels.
You're too closed off sometimes.
Yeah,
when
closed
you
off.
shouldn't be.
Closed off.
You have to pry the freaking wall open.
Man, I need to get my can opener. And
So walled off.
Yeah, walled off.
Very nice. Okay.
He had to freaking armor tighten his weight like through my freaking wall.
All right,
Yeah.
Omar, you are next.
Well, for my let me go first. You know.
Okay, sure.
You're Omar. I'm just kidding.
That explains it all.
I would say that you have everyone has a childish side.
Yeah.
I feel like your childish side is a little bit more prevalent.
Yeah.
So you have a very big childish
You're
side.
making it a little too hard.
Maybe because I was never allowed to be a child.
Yeah,
Oh,
probably.
wow, that guy
Yeah.
I
did.
think like how
Yeah, that's pretty obvious.
I like how I'm really emotional, especially with my anger. You're more emotional with your sadness. Like you cry a lot.
I do.
You
I do.
cry a lot.
I do.
God dang, you both took away the things that I probably could have said.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, it's true. I mean, I think with that, like, once my parents got divorced, like, I
Yeah.
immediately had to start taking care of,
Oh,
like,
yeah,
being more
you-
caring.
Yeah, you had your brother, so you have to also grow up really fast in order to take care of that. So that makes sense.
I typed in bug crier instead of big crier.
crier.
And the big crier thing, yeah, I'm a huge
Yeah.
crier. That's not. There's no excuse
And
for
all-
that one.
everything makes sense. Wow. Oh my gosh. Let's see. So you said like really you
Yeah.
said really emotional. You said childlike.
Yes.
God dang it.
You took the obvious ones. You got to dig one.
Those are the very obvious ones.
Yeah, they are the various obvious ones.
Yeah.
This is gonna be like short.
Remember that one time that happened that pissed you off? We were just like, gotta hit Omar.
Oh my god, why is he breathing?
I hate the sound of his breathing.
sound of his breathing.
I do snore occasionally.
Rip the band-aid off, Jesus.
I don't. I guess this. How do you explain? How would I explain? I guess you don't. Since you don't really take care of your stuff or yourself, you don't take care of other people's stuff and things. I guess. How would I explain? How would I say that?
Give an example.
No. Here's a better one. A lot of self-doubt.
Wow, dang it! I don't know why. That is very
That is-
true.
Yeah, that is the most
You
obvious
are
one.
so self-conscious. So
Yeah.
a lot of self-doubt.
Yeah,
Well,
self-doubt to the point that it gets annoying sometimes. So I'm not gonna lie about that.
Well, it's because I'm very verbal with my thought process and
Yeah.
how whether I should and not do things.
No, it's not about whether you should not do things. It's about it's like I don't think I can do it.
I think
Yeah.
You
I mean-
clearly can. Yeah, but that's about it's self-doubt. That's a pretty obvious one too that I couldn't think about.
Yeah.
I think okay. So if I'm proud of myself for at least something since I got to
Yeah.
college is that I've grown a little bit in the way
Oh,
I do
yeah.
talk a lot. I do. But the distinction from like high school to college now is that in high school I had no one to really identify with when it came to emotions. It
Yeah.
was just base superficial friendships where that I
Yeah,
didn't have
F
people
those guys.
where I did have people that cared about me. It was never to the point where I have friends now. And so now that I actually have a connection that allows me to be like vocal with the way I feel, since I never got to do that, I do it a lot more now.
Yeah, I don't
since
know.
I feel like I'm able to.
I don't know about that one because I don't make proper connections, so my friends still feel the same as they've always have.
Yeah. Although I do have like
this explains the
I have
difference.
like
between
I do have like a few friendships that I still really
Uh-huh.
connect with, and I
Uh-huh.
do talk with them here now and
Mhm.
then. But a big difference, like within myself, is now I have the the avenue to do so. I'm with an environment that encourages me to talk about, even though I might do it a bit too much.
I have so many friends that I spend so much time with, like so many secrets and stuff like that. And then as soon as like I haven't seen them for like a long time, I was like, I don't really care. Yeah. It's like I'll find new friends really not easily. I'll figure it out. Yeah. It's really funny.
But yeah, I think like what I said earlier is like having to grow up pretty quickly as a child. And,
that definitely makes sense.
Not having the ability to be a child sometimes just it made me really self-conscious. Like I think in middle school and high school it was like I would say in my head what I wanted to say to people, but I didn't know if I was able to like approach them properly. Yeah. So I would stick with the same people that I had, and even then, when it came to my classmates in band, I just try to say whatever to make them like me, and that just never happened because it wasn't about the bond or any time that I spent with them. I didn't know how to internalize my emotions, and since I had no one to identify with. Yeah, it just ended up being like that.
That's definitely right. Yeah, I'm no therapist or anything, like I said in the last episode. Make sure you watch that. But I think you're depressed.
You should totally get that diagnosis.
Just go from a different person who was talking.
It would help out a lot.
Would actually get my problems diagnosed.
Well, I guess knowing is half the battle.
Knowing is half the battle.
So everybody that I apply to as a job can be like, oh yeah, this guy is depressed. This guy's like down. It's not hiring.
You might get discounts.
Yeah, that's not how that works.
That's not how that works.
Because as
a guy who has been diagnosed, that's not how that works.
That's also discrimination. So you can sue for that.
Yeah. Because also, look, I mean, I've said this before, but there's people who adopt a personality trait. No, not a personality trait. It's a superficiality trait, and make that their personality.
As the Asian philosopher once said, the mask.
Yeah. I think people because this was me. People are extremely scared to know who they really are, and so people are really scared to go and learn what their brain is really doing to them. And then you hear the words medications and therapy. Like it's scary, but I never realized how effective it was until I did start taking the medications until I did start talking to a professional, like a paid professional. Dude, it's a game changer. Yeah. And I know it sounds ridiculous and it sounds far-fetched and it sounds dumb. Trust me, once you're doing it, it makes a world of difference.
They put in their part, but there's still the part that one person themselves has to put in. So don't expect changes like right away. Just be like, oh, this is going to be a process, and then what's it called? I have to put in my work in order for it to achieve something.
Just like Falcon Winter Soldier. I mean, Bucky had to buy into the process to start getting work
because the whole time it was like, nah, it's not going to work. It's not going to help. And then once he stepped in, it started working.
I still kind of hate how one time we were hanging out and I had like a really bad like flashback dream and I was going through like a little panic attack. This dude used lines from Falcon and Winter Soldier.
I did.
I didn't even realize it until I saw the show with him. I'm like, he was like, there.
That's great.
You are the White Wolf. That's the only line I remember. That's pretty funny though.
I'm not missing an arm yet.
Usually when I have to explain something and I don't know a good example, I just pick something out of a like anime or a show or something. Usually helps because people are smart and they know how to write what the human emotion and also everything like that. So it's gotta use from a good source.
Just take something from Gurren Lagann. Believe in the me that believes in you.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I still haven't seen that one.
You should watch it. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I should watch it.
I mean,
pierce the heavens.
I have the drill to pierce the heavens. No, I don't. That's him.
Yeah, he's got that big piercing heaven drill.
Huh?
Oh man!
He just pulls out like a man-sized drill, starts drilling a hole down there.
Anyways, let's talk about something fun while he's trying to do this.
Oh, I was wrong about the silver lightsaber only being in the books. Actually, that episode of Clone Wars where Ahsoka's being trained by that old guy with the cane lightsaber.
Oh yeah,
his was silver.
I
forgot about that.
Damn, fake fans. They didn't remember.
Yeah, that old guy was pretty cool.
He was.
Our Patreon may not be working right now, but donate to it for therapy sessions and therapy lessons from Jesus.
Well, as he had just described me, I am very apathetic and I do not care about your problems, but please do speak to me.
He will tell you straight up what is wrong with you. He doesn't care about your feelings.
Your feelings are kind of gay. Don't trust them.
Cancel them.
Don't trust any of your feelings, because if you do, bye-bye. Okay, let's talk about something fun that we saw earlier. Me and Omar saw earlier. We'll explain in a bit. The TikTok of that one of your fans.
Yeah, so
while he's
Cody
trying to
has
complete that.
a very extensive fan base.
Can we say their username? I think we can say their username.
I think we can say their username.
Yeah,
and so he has a very. Let me explain a little bit.
Yeah,
he has a very extensive fan base that led to some very loyal fans who would not consistently. That's the proper word. Consistently show up to his TikTok lives, eventually leading to the creation of the Discord, which I am also part of. And
the co-creator.
And so it's a lot of his most loyal fans that ended up just being cool friends. And one of the more supportive friends submitted a TikTok in which she stitched is like having a video of someone else like behind you while you're commenting on it.
No, the Stitch is taking part of it and putting it in the beginning and then adding your video.
Oh, there you go.
This TikTok.
What she did was like she green screen video.
Oh, okay. Well, she's green screened.
This TikTok lingo is going over my head, man.
Well, he did a video of basically what?
It was a fan service.
He did a fan service video where he had like a black tank top, the what's it? The
choker?
The choker with needles on it, spikes, and basically did that whole fan service thing.
I did it to like appease to my fans and shit.
You did the pitbull thing.
This specific friend, she did an audio in which she said, "The reason I'm mad is because
I'll never get to marry this man."
Yeah, that I'll never get to marry this man. And she turns to the side and shows that it's Cody.
So hello, if you made it this far,
are you serious?
Yeah,
that's awesome.
So if you made it this far into the video, now you're on this video.
Yeah.
Also, Cody's look at him. He's blushing. He's so nervous. Oh my god.
So it was basically a confession of love, which you already knew that, anyways.
Yeah.
Also,
I talked to her about it and all this
shit. That's really funny. Also, look how close I am. I can touch him. You can't do that. Damn, he's touching me.
But yeah, I showed that to Jesus while we were in the line to get food.
Yeah, we were getting ice cream.
We were getting ice cream, the best ice cream. I'm here for the queen.
The queen.
My face is because I was trying not to laugh the entire time.
I'm here for the queen.
But also, I was like, this was...
It's funny, I thought you already known about it. That's why I never mentioned it to you.
No, I didn't see that video.
Well, I'm glad I showed it to you. I didn't know that...
Well, I didn't see it until you showed it to me.
Yeah, that's why I thought you had already known previously.
I was just like, oh my god, I talked to her about this.
Yeah. So, if you want to make a TikTok about him being really blushed about your video, that'd be kind of funny. Really funny.
God damn it.
But yeah.
Yeah. Also, I think just to criticize your video a little bit more, I think it would have been funnier to use your own voice. I don't know if you didn't want to use it because you were kind of shy or something, but it would have been much...
She is a shy person.
Yeah. It'd be much funnier if you use your own personality and
Do it
voice.
again.
Do it again, but with yourself. It'd be a lot more personal. He'll be looking at it. Also, this doesn't guarantee anything with your relationship. We're just saying this for fun.
Yeah.
Disclaimer.
I'm ready when y'all are.
Okay, cool. Back to Star Wars.
I want to delete the video not her video, but like the one that she uses the green screen that he brought up, the fancy. I wanted to delete that one because I was extremely embarrassed by it. But I can't because of the views it got.
You uploaded it.
I know.
Anyways.
I thought I was going to get views.
Yeah.
Anyways, back to Star Wars. Tell us about our lightsabers and stuff.
Yeah.
So,
the bad side.
Starting with mine, I would have orange.
Orange. God dang it.
So orange is like yellow, but with a little bit more red in it.
Okay.
So yellow being, like calm and supportive, but orange kind of having that manipulative sort of focus, as it was described for me.
Yeah.
Jesus, you would have white.
Ooh, hell yeah.
Oh, the healed Kyber crystal.
Because you are, well, actually, I was reading in here, some Sith users have actually, Sith users have used that to take out the red to purify themselves from the Sith order, but still use it for their own gain, the selfishness of it.
Yeah.
So like Jesus being apathetic and being very lazy with relationships and very antagonistic, very much is a white lightsaber user.
That's pretty cool.
Pretty cool, can you?
Cody is black. Who saw that coming?
Okay, you know what? Can we switch? I'll take the black one.
Because Cody is much more emotional and uses outbursts and anger and physical, outbursts, and being walled off.
Punch the fence.
Yeah, black is definitely your color because of using your strength as an outlet of your emotions is very much black.
Yeah.
Wait, so what color did I have before? I had
silver.
Yeah,
silver. Okay,
Silver,
silver.
yeah.
You're gonna freak out.
What?
Your Sith color is green. Now, why?
It's all coming together.
There were some
yeah.
Sith who didn't have force powers, but they stole the green lightsaber because it was more attuned to the people they hurt or they killed. Now, you are someone who has a lot of self-doubt, who has a childish side, is more emotional, and kind of feels sorry for yourself. Kind of like General Grievous, you know, who like is always at the short end of the stick. Very angry outlets like that, you know, steals the green lightsaber as other enemy users steal the green lightsabers as a representation of what they can't be and what they think they can't be. And they use it to hurt other people, which is kind of your green.
Like,
So
evil.
So
No,
green
I
and
agree.
silver.
So
Nice.
green Sith
Black and
Sith are
magenta.
non-force users.
Yeah, more
Yeah.
most of the time.
Most of the time.
Yeah, most of the time.
Most of the time.
Some Jedi who betray the Jedi Order don't change their green colors and don't even bleed it because they want to stick with the kyber crystal. They want their crystal to be whole because they care about their crystal.
Yeah.
They care about who they are, but they don't believe in what the Jedi do or believe in what their thing is, which I feel like you heavily align with.
Yeah.
I'm a Sith that didn't want to be a Sith, but it's still a Sith.
Yeah. So yeah, that is our Sith colors.
Nice.
Surprisingly enough.
Now, if somebody wants to mail that to us, that'd be really cool.
Whoever wants to send us gifts of lightsabers.
We don't have a
This
PO.
is our P.O. box. It's non-existent.
Non-existent PO box. We'll gladly accept
tag it
everything.
to yours. Put it to your
Oh
PO
God,
box.
no! My mom
Gladly
would be like,
accept
"What the
that.
hell are you buying? That's not me this time."
I didn't buy anything. This is my OnlyFans. I promise.
Oh no!
All of my sources were from Wikipedia
Wikipedia.
and from Screen Rant's designs of personality types towards lightsaber
Nah,
colors.
they're pretty good. They're fine. They're pretty good.
That's interesting.
Mhm.
I have seen like TikToks where, because you know the For You page is just like random stuff that it kind of relates to what you watch. There was one about taxes, and it's like, I'm a tax accountant for my wife because she does OnlyFans, and he does the tax deductibles of all that she buys towards her business.
Yeah.
And so he's like writing down everything, and I'm just like, what the heck?
Jeez Louise.
Oh, it's a
It's
viable
like, hey, if it gets me
profession.
that PS5, it gets me that PS5.
Bro,
the
for
tax
real.
deductibles.
Damn, I wish my girlfriend was existed.
We all wish that, man.
Oh man. Shut up.
I hate you.
They could just watch this episode and get a preview of what we are.
This is who we
This is from years of living with each other.
This
and
is
knowing
I
like
haven't even lived here yet.
you basically live here.
How long have you known? Well, I mean, we technically met you at the same time, but you've been friends longer. How long ago was that?
Probably like
Almost
more than.
2 years?
Yeah.
It's been at this point. Has it been 2 years?
We met in 2019.
It was the semester after I transferred back, so it was fall 2018.
Yeah. No, but
And you
when
came
we
back
actually
for him.
became friends, though. Like I started 2019.
Then yeah, it was spring 2019. Yeah, it's been 2 years.
Yeah, it's been 2 years.
This is literally years
hanging out
of exchanging information about each other.
Yeah.
And
Here's my depression. I'll take your depression.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Knowing me, he's definitely gotten a little bit more down. It's like it rubs off on him.
I
He
can
is
see
rubbing
that.
it off. Yeah.
Oh.
That's what people typically do. You hang
Yes.
out the more with people, you kind of take each other's aspects.
That's why you got to be apathetic and not build relationships.
That's why I'm not cursing as much as I used to. I used to be a lot worse.
I hate you.
You gotta speak about yourself sometimes.
Yeah, I do. Look, I'm having fun.
That's such a lie.
Come on.
Is there like a memory you at least hold dear, like that consists of us in it?
Oh, it consists of y'all. I broke my arm once.
That memory's never going away.
Yeah, that memory is not going away.
It was just a fun day.
It was
Broke
fun.
your arm, got in a car crash, went to the hospital,
yeah, let's
almost
start-
blacked out.
Let's start from the beginning. I don't think we ever explained the story in this podcast.
I don't think we have actually.
My head hurts a lot. I don't think I have the energy to explain
Cool.
it. to someone
I'll
else.
explain it because
Thank
I was
you.
in it.
Please do it.
More like you were the whole reason it happened.
Yeah, I wasn't the whole reason. It was another reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was we were. Yeah, this is when we were living in the dorms. So this is a while back. We were. It's like, you know what? We're all bored. Let's go play soccer or something. So it's like, yeah, cool. He wasn't here because we haven't met him yet. I don't think so. F this guy. So it was Omar and Carlos and myself. We went to go play soccer, but Carlos doesn't really play soccer. So he's like,
I'm terrible at it.
I'll try to learn something. I'll try to kick the ball. if I have to kick the ball or something. So at some point we started teasing him because he doesn't know how to play soccer properly. So he got kind of a little frustrated. So he decided to play football real quick. So as we were playing football for like half a second, he picked me up and then dropped me on the ground.
Well, this just for context. I've been doing this thing for a few weeks, I think even a month, where I would pick Jesus up and pretend to slam him, but I would carry him on the way down, and I was doing that consistently. And I did it again.
One time, a little too horizontal off the ground.
This time, I didn't carry him down; I let him go,
Yeah.
and all of his weight just on the ground.
Yeah, normally, I'm kind of diagonal, but this time was very horizontal.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I fell, and then I broke my arm. And, and also there was another friend that was there, and it's like, I didn't know I broke my arm yet. I kind of fell, and I said, "Ouchie! How long was I out?" And they said, "Oh, you weren't out for that long. It was like just a half a second or something." So I was like, so I got up, and I said, "I'm feeling a little dizzy." So I go sit down, try to get my bearings back or whatever. And by that point, it's like, you know what? I'm kind of hungry. Let's go eat. And we went to the dining hall, and I was walking. I was like, it's kind of loose. His arm is kind of loose.
Also, you were lopsided.
Yeah, I was like kind of lopsided, and I was like, I think this arm is a little loose. I think I might have to go to the doctor. So our other friend that was also there, he had a truck, so I was like, oh, we can get in that truck and we can drive to the hospital or the emergency room. So we get in that, and as soon as we leave into the main road, the university road.
This guy was on the tailgate, by the way.
Oh yeah, he was also in the back.
Yeah, I was lying in the back.
He was in the back. Me and him were in the front with our other friend.
It's an all metal truck, by the way.
All metal truck.
There was no like plastic or anything on it.
Yeah, it's
it
an
was
old,
all metal.
Old truck, so the frame's pretty strong. So as soon as we got on the main road, his brakes went out and we hit somebody in the back.
Yep.
We rear-ended somebody, and since he was in the back, his head was next to the wall, so it kind of went like that. So
mild concussion.
Yeah, and also I had, but at that time I didn't know if I had a broken arm or not. But I was like, probably is. So crashed with a broken arm, and this guy was there, and
this guy was there.
This guy was there, because when we crashed, it was like, oh crap, what do we do? We just saw some of our friends earlier, and it's like, oh, where are you going? It's like, oh, don't worry about it. But we remembered, oh, they're nearby, and they also have a car. We should probably call them, but we didn't explain what happened. So we just crashed. I told Omar to stay with our friend there so the police can not take him away or something, and then also me and Carlos went down to our other friends to get into their car. But we didn't explain anything until we got into the car, which in the middle of the street where a bunch of other cars were passing. So we kind of had to get in there kind of fast. And then it was like on the way there, it's like, yeah, I broke my arm probably. And they was like, oh my God, what?
And we committed a hit and run, technically.
And we also committed a hit and run, and this guy might have a possible concussion.
It was hilarious.
It was pretty funny. So by that point, we made it to the hospital. And they did the X-rays and the MRI because I told him I got knocked out, but I don't know for how long. So and then we did that, and then I just during the waiting process, I was just waiting on my bed with a neck brace. And then one of my friends.
You had a neck brace on?
Yeah, they put a neck brace on me.
I didn't know that. That's hilarious.
Yeah, luckily there was nothing broken here. So I had a neck brace, and then another one of our friends, another friend, he came in. He just snuck into the back somehow. I don't know why they let him back there, and he just found me there, just laying down.
Wait, who? What?
Yeah, he was been on the podcast, so I can say that name. Yeah, he just came into the back. I don't know how they allowed him that back there when he wasn't supposed to be there.
What? I didn't even know that.
Yeah, he went back there. I don't know why he's like, are you all right? It's like, yeah, I'm pretty good, I think. I was like, oh, cool. And then he took us back to our dorms and stuff. You were outside all worried, just like.
I thought I did break you.
Yeah, you did break me. And then when we got back to the apartments, like everybody was like already left to their places, their dorms and stuff. So that's when we were living together in the dorms. Yeah, and then I saw him there. He was like, oh, dang it, he's crying.
Omar started crying.
He's like,
that was emotionally traumatizing for me.
Yeah, it was
even though you were the one in pain.
I have a broken arm, and this guy's crying. Okay, now I gotta calm him down.
hey, buddy, it's okay.
Hey, buddy, it's all right. Nothing bad happened. I'm still alive. Yeah. So I had to calm down this crybaby.
Oh.
And, what a loser!
What a loser!
That sucks, am I right?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ow, your ring.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, that was our story. The very memorable story that we tell almost everybody, and now that all 20 of you know about this, it's really fun.
Yeah.
You are now in the loop.
You're in the
now
loop.
in the know.
You're in the loop. All right, Omar. It's It's going on for way too long.
Anyways, thank you so much for checking out this episode of the CodeO-cast. Go ahead and check out the channel. Check out Dig. We're going to start working towards pumping out some more stuff on that channel. Why?
In the episode.
Yeah, just stay tuned for some great things. We're gonna get going on Dig. We're gonna get back with some great gaming content, and you guys are gonna love it. Hopefully. Thank you for watching, and we'll tune you in on the next episode of the CodeO-cast.
Bye.
Bye.